Hello and welcome to Communication for Human Society's Practice Journal, Task 8 on Receiving Empathically. This deals with Chapter 7, and we're basically going to answer 5 questions over 2 hours. And there are several layers of this. And as we're deepening, the first semester was dealing with self-empathy, and this semester is now how do we receive other people's messages with empathy. And so we have 5 parts. We're going to repeat it 3 times. Recall, describe, review, and then recall again, and then write. Number 1, how it goes is like this. I want you first of all to recall an experience you had of listening to someone with your whole being. Have you ever actually done this? You may not have. But have you? You might have. So I want you to think about, have you ever actually experienced listening to someone with your whole being? Without any dialogue, without any thinking, without just fully being present for what's alive in the other person. So take some time with that. You can even pause this video if you'd like. And then we'll move on to number 2. Describe one experience where you were expressing some pain to somebody and then got back one of the common behaviors identified by Holly Humphrey on page 92 to 93, one of those obstacles to empathy that we talked about before. In the case, did you enjoy the response you received? Why or why not? And then number 3, so you can take some time with that, a few sentences about that experience. Try to be as try to give an observation about what happened. And then 3, review the list of common behaviors, the list of do-dos or things we tend to do rather than be empathic. They're also called obstacles to empathy. Which ones are familiar to you? Recall a situation where you responded with a do-do. Do-do also in English means poo-poo or like poop. Write out a 2-line dialogue for the situation. So you're going to do A, what the person said, how they expressed their pain, and B, what you said in response, and just name the behavior. So go ahead and do that. You can pause the video. And then number 4, I want you to return to what you wrote under B above and change it into a verbalized empathic response. Okay, so in real life, of course, your empathy may be silent. You may not say anything, especially in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Confucian culture. Remember that empathy is about sensing or guessing rather than knowing the other person's feelings and needs. So even if you don't know, you can guess, and they'll tell you if they agree or disagree. In offering verbal empathy, we take the risk of guessing incorrectly with the hope that the response to our incorrect guesses will lead us closer to an accurate understanding. Okay, so write your response. And then number 5, I want you to return to the situation you described in number 2 above and imagine an empathic response you would have enjoyed receiving from the person to whom you had expressed your pain. And then write your response. Okay? It's actually quite a deep process, and as you go through it, you might find internally you have a different idea about what empathy is and how it works. All right, good luck. See you in class.